Because they had relied on boats coming out from the mainland, particularly in the winter time when it was too rough to cross themselves. And just boats carrying food and supplies or doctors or whatever was needed at the time. So when they couldn't guarantee that to them anymore, they relocated those last few families just across the way to Dunquin. It's that village on the mainland. And they also reported quite a few severe storms that last year, so that would have made living conditions quite difficult out here. And I'd imagine stuck on an island with the same 22 people, you get pretty sick of looking at them after a while. But yeah, they used to be cut off from the mainland here for weeks at a time because this volume of water was called the Plaskett Sound. Very big tides ripping through here all the time. And this being on the west coast here, you always have some bit of a breeze. So when you get that wind pushing against that tide, it kicks up quite a fuss here. You get standing waves between the headland and this here. So that 10, 12 foot wall of water, standing wall of water, the same thing. There are some days we come back here, there's no way you can get across. And the boats that they used at the time, they were called currachs or naboats. So they were light timber frame boats. I think it was ash wood that they used, long strips of ash wood that they used to steam it, and they used to be able to bend it into shape. So once they had that timber frame, they'd put a canvas across that and then tar that canvas. So they were very, very light boats. There were no keels on them, so they used to sit on top of the water, very unsteady. So days that they could get out were few and far between in those boats, and a lot of them drowned. But there's a massive amount of shipwrecks. There's around 40 shipwrecks around the islands here. So quite treacherous, probably the most treacherous stretch of water on the Irish coast. Because you can see out here all these rocks out ahead of us. They're the ones you can't see. There's an awful lot of them there that you can't see as well. So it's a huge amount of shipwrecks around here.
Do they do any diving here?
Yeah, there used to be a dive centre in Dingle up in 2017, but it's just a very difficult business to run here on the west coast because the days you can dive are few and far between. And a lot of the people that used to get, they come over and they say, oh, I've done 100 dives, I've done 150 dives. Yeah, that's in the Bahamas with your shorties. So you give them an 11-minute wetsuit and you see them trying to put that on, they're struggling already.
That's
and then they,
me.
Yeah, and then they put their toes in the water, it's like, yeah, okay, it's a bit daunting after that.
Yes.
And especially with the tides around here, it's quite difficult diving with tides, so you need a bit of experience and stuff.
Yeah.
But you do get a lot of dive clubs that come down from up the country or over from England. They bring their own boats and stuff and they rent out a few houses and they do their own bits of diving around.